It's me, Lyric.
And me, Boris.
Boris's monitors have moved and now I can't see what he's doing.
Oh.
You don't have to fix it. It's okay.
I don't know.
I might be sitting forward more than normal.
I used to be really picky about where my monitors were. Mm. Because this is the standing desk, I've got to adjust the height of them every time I go to stand.
Why? You've got a desk that does that. What do the monitors have to...
I'm like upright.
Yeah.
So my head is higher than, like, relative to where it is now when I'm sitting.
Yeah. But the desk gets taller.
But my torso and head get taller. I
guess because you're more straight up and down rather than like leaning back and...
I'd have to do it to show you.
Yeah, no, that's right. Not what we're...
Yeah, it just means that my monitors are constantly all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're back in 7 days. And I think we'll just go straight over to the base. Might take some iron, some forged iron, steel, just in case. So we're on day 26, the afternoon. Day 28 is the next horde night. Hi, Sal.
Hello.
And hi, Babam. Yes. So I did day 21 without streaming it, and it went really well. Like, nothing, no blocks broke at all. But I've reinforced them even more. They're all concrete, you know, obviously apart from the ones that are not concrete. I dug out a little bit more. These are from me digging, not from zombies digging. I'm bad at it, apparently. I've still got those 2 spinners. I've got one here too. So I'm going to put one on the other side.
Didn't realize you could put them on walls.
Yeah, I forgot you could put them on walls. Oh, I can't put one.
Cells making fun of you. Just so you know.
It's all concrete concept. What? All concrete except the parts that aren't. Yeah. That makes sense, doesn't it? So I've also just got to connect that. I've also reinforced the fence. So I've filled in these gaps so that there's just the one opening. I'm not sure if that is good or bad. We'll find out in this stream. I've also got this sledge. I think I put that down. I don't know. It's supposed to push them into the spinner, but I don't know how well that is working.
You make that turret shoot you?
You can with the other ones.
I think you should do that just for added spice.
Nice. And I do have a spare battery. 3-hour stream. Is that? I don't know if that's...
2.5.
2.5. No, these turrets are more simple. They just...
Okay.
They just do. What am I doing? So I've got... Oh, I was going to put spotlights up as well. Found these at a store. Oh.
There will be enough time today, right? To get to 28?
Oh, yeah. Definitely. I don't know whether... Oh! Cool. Now, the problem with my base being over here is that it's not in my land claim block. See those green lines over there? I can pick stuff up if I put it down, I could pick it back up inside that square, inside that box, but I can't out here.
Just have to destroy it.
I have to destroy it to pick it back up.
Okay. Why are you over here?
Well, because all my stuff, like my boxes of stuff, are in that cube.
Mm.
They're a little bit safer in there. Zombies don't spawn in that cube.
Right.
So that's where I keep all my good stuff. And then this base, on the roof where it's nice and safe. But then it makes, like, I have to plan things with this. So I don't know. I'll just put the spotlights down, I think. And then it's fine. My mom's saying I should move my house under this Cold War monstrosity, but that's the absolute worst place for my stuff to be. Underneath where all the zombies are supposed to be. Terrible. Is that a bear? I constantly think that tractor over there is a bear. Oh! Put the wire wrong. Undo! Okay, there we go. That's better. They shouldn't dig too much if you're right above them.
Like they won't go down to your stuff.
Oh, are you saying put my stuff like underground? Like build a little bunker? Oh, maybe. Yeah, because like they go for me, not stuff.
I think it adds a extra layer of fun that your stuff might get wrecked.
No.
If your little brutalist building gets wrecked.
I like my little building. Gotta... Can I make these stronger? No. Alright. I don't know if this is a good or a bad idea, this wall.
So you're going to spend time improving it?
Yes. Well, I won't know if it does its job if it gets destroyed immediately. Oh no! Whoops. Ah! What did I use then? Okay. Oh no. Use a nail gun for the whole horde night. I mean, it should be doable. Like, if this base worked the way it's supposed to, that should absolutely be doable. But it doesn't, and it's not.
I guess on top of whether it's technically doable or not, there is the both luck or bad luck and skill required.
Yeah. Yeah, level up. Oh, ba-bum. I would say I'm not skilled. All right, that is, I think, all that needs to be, done. Do have 45 spikes. I don't know exactly where I want them. Because I don't really need them in here anymore, I don't think.
That just impedes them from getting out.
I don't want them to get out.
What? No, the underneath area.
Yeah, like I want them to, well, prefer, like hopefully they run around to this front and then up these stairs. That's ideal. That's what I want. Don't know if that's what will happen. I think I'll start by putting them...
It's just if you put these spikes underneath, so when they accidentally go under there, it's harder for them to get back out.
Yeah, but they'll get killed by the spikes.
Don't these destroy fairly quickly?
The iron ones aren't too bad. Oh, this is not
they're
gonna...
iron.
Yeah, the wooden ones break pretty quick.
They look like wood.
Oh, no, look. We've got... They're all... metal-y.
Mm-hmm. They almost look like cell shaded.
Oh, this is something I was going to do. I'm going to wreck this bit of... Oh, I'll just do this one next to it. So the zombies are free to go this way. Very good. I'll make it a little bigger. Very good.
I'll turn the sound down a little bit because I don't like it either.
That's all right. I've stopped nail gunning. Yeah, it's not great. The auger is even worse though, if you want to hear that. I had to stop my podcast because I couldn't hear it over the auger when I was playing it the other day. There we go. Ah! I want to be able to make this barbed wire stuff, but I can't. It's not an option. All right, I think the base is ready for Fortnite.
Is it?
Huh?
Is it possible, like, to just outrun a horde?
I'm not sure. I've never tried. I guess if you had a vehicle with enough gas.
I think the way
because the zombies run on horde nights.
Yeah.
And you run out of stamina and they don't.
Yeah. I was just going to emulate how I play Project Zomboid, which is just aim entirely for stamina, and then zombies aren't a problem.
Mm. I don't know if the spikes did anything for the birds up there.
Ah, flying things.
Yeah.
They exist.
All right. Well, I think this is good. All done.
Is there a way, this tower defense has always been a big part of this game?
Yeah.
Can you just, like, make a maze that the zombies have to get through to get to you? And through, like, a fairly simple maze, and turn it into an actual tower defense game and put your little, like, put a turret there and a spinner there.
I don't know. I've not, like, I think there are people who do that, but I am not one of them. I don't know how their pathing works. Other people have figured that out. I can't answer your question. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure you can. I still don't know what to do with my bucket of water. It says it can be dumped into an enclosed structure or hole in the ground to store it. But I dug a hole in the ground and I couldn't put it in. I'll try...
Maybe it just means you could put the bucket in.
No, because when you drop it... No, what's drop? I thought it was Q. Like it just turns into a bag like everything else. And then I dug... That's what this hole was for. This hole that I keep falling in. That was for the water. And I tried like putting it just in the air, putting it actually on the dirt, but none of the clicks do anything. Oh, Babum says you could probably dig a big hole and watch the zombies plummet to their death. I don't know if they fall...
Boris's deeper hole. That's what we call them from Minecraft.
All right. Well, maybe next time
you can visit my deeper hole if you'd like.
Yeah.
And then just up from the bottom of the hole, from bedrock.
I guess this game would have to have some kind of bedrock.
Yeah. You just make like a little notch in the wall that you can stand in, and then you watch the other mobs fall down in front of you trying to get you. That's when we had a zombie apocalypse mod for Minecraft.
I'm not going to be able to get out if I do that.
What are you doing? Oh, water thing.
I don't have my shovel or my... Oh, God. Oh, that worked.
You should try Alt F4.
I'm not going to.
That's what the bomb would like you to do, and you've got to do it.
No. Oh, I did it too big.
And apparently it does have a bedrock. Is the pouring a different button, or...?
I'm pressing both the buttons. I also put my nail gun down? Like, there's only 2 buttons in this game. Have you tried? Huh? Put away everything but the ammo. My ammo box is full, so I can't put away any of this ammo. Yeah, I don't know what to do. That is not a... That's not water. I scooped it up easy enough. Yeah, I'm right clicking. That's okay. I'll just have a bucket of water. Sure, it's not a bucket of blue concrete. It says water. I mean, if it was a bucket of blue concrete, I would also like to tip that out. Ah, was I gonna make... What vehicles can I make? Mods. What is it? What is it under? Is it science? Yeah. Alright, I can make a mini bike. Need handlebars. I forgot everything I needed. Spring pipe. Zoom engine? Probably? We need leather for something. Dark tape. Headlight. Two wheels, an engine, and a car battery. I should go get a different car battery because I don't want to use a good one. Level 5. I've got 4 wheels. Engine, battery. All right, and I've got a ratchet. So, not a ratchet. What is this? What is it called? Impact driver. Let's see what sound this makes. Oh. Zombies.
And watching YouTube trying to find out this water thing. So far, it's been a lot of people being angry at how difficult it is. What
do you mean difficult? Like, is it just really finicky? Well, like, so it does work?
It seems to be people trying to make, like, moats and pools.
Oh, okay.
You know how in Minecraft, how you have to...
Yeah, like the blocks.
Build a bit in the middle and then remove it, and it's like that, but much worse.
Oh, okay. But I can't seem to even place one block of
I
water.
haven't got there yet.
Oh, okay. All right, let's go find some cars. Oh, is my claim block stopping it? I haven't tried. No, that second one was outside the claim block, the little structure I built for the water. I'm pretty sure. Alright, this sound is annoying, but it's not super loud or terrible like the nail gun. Slow. This is a level 6. Good. Yes, cars are all built with just the one bolt size. And
See,
nothing else.
If I were ridiculously rich, I think I would hire a team of good engineers, and they can all have teams of their own, and then just give them stupid tasks like that. Like, build a car, but all the bolts, everything must all be the same size and you use the same tool. Just to see what a car would look like.
Terrible.
Better than buying Twitter.
Yeah.
At least some engineers get paid.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have ideas all the time, so they mostly just do what they want. Every now and then I come in and annoy them with my stupid prompts. Yeah, I'm going to employ the entire supply of engineers. I guess I'd be creating more demand.
Yeah.
But I think...
Is there a demand problem for engineers?
No, I think they're always wanted.
Yeah.
They're allowed to use welders. No, I think anything that needs to connect to another thing.
Needs a bolt that's the same
Just
size.
going to be a problem with hydraulics, but that's why they're engineers.
Yeah, that's why it's the engineer's job, not yours.
I mean, I'm not talking about maybe 3 or 4, and then a team, probably 4 engineers, I guess.
Well, I assume you'd need like laborers to do what the engineers say. I don't know how engineering works. I've just discovered.
Yeah, car bodies being put together by spot welding, so there'd just be bolts all over the car. I think the more serious...
How many engines I just got?
Huh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think the more serious thing is that I would get just a whole bunch of people, employ them, and then say, here's a building.
Box just for engines.
Do what you like.
May as well make a proper one. Can I make it dye? That's probably chemistry. Oh.
I think in this example I was like a multi-billionaire, but if that's a method of how to stop being a millionaire very quickly, I think that's something that all millionaires should do.
Mini bike.
And yeah, I think it's like, if you've got the money, at least try to be a little bit creative with what you do.
I had that. Oh, that's where all my stuff went. Oh, an idiot.
Buy a town and hire all the people in it.
The other day I was playing and I knew I had these 2 auto turrets and I used to keep them in my ammo and weapons box, but obviously this is quite full. I like checked these 2 boxes and they weren't in there. I was like, oh, I guess maybe I sold them. I completely forgot I had this box over here. Electronics in it. I was gonna make a box called car parts. I don't know. Oops. These aren't electronics. Right. I'm doing my car parts box.
The bomb's suggestion is, what if we force billionaires to employ 10,000 people personally, not through their companies, to do stuff for them? If I think I would employ all of them as my personal assistant and have them follow me everywhere.
Is that all the car parts? That's an electronic.
It looks like there's a number of different bugs in 8.21.
Yeah, it's not actually
water.
released yet. It's still experimental. Put that away.
One of the bugs from last week was that it was to do with the toolbar.
Oh, what was happening to...
The toolbar wasn't allowing you somehow to put water down.
Oh.
So people had to remove everything from their toolbar, move stuff around in an order, and then put it in, and then it would work.
What order?
It's not worth it. No, what are you doing?
I don't know. I'm trying to put water down.
You have to put it up against a block.
Yep. I've got a block all ready to go over here.
Yeah, it is right click, you know. Yeah, and I see someone is just doing it anywhere on the ground. Doesn't matter where. But then, I don't know, some people can do it and some people can't. Because they changed the way the order works, haven't they?
Yeah, yeah. Water is completely different now.
So I think they changed it and then...
And it broke.
Yeah.
Well, not it broke. It just wasn't done. I don't know. This doesn't work. Alright. Never mind then. No water.
Imagine trying to book hotels for 10,000 people. Especially if you move, like, just going to a small town.
Well, now what? We've got like 2 days. I've got heaps of food and water. I'd make it more. I was gonna say make more yucca juice, but I've already got backup. The store's shut, so I can't get a job.
It would be just moving an entire town everywhere. Like, at that point, you'd probably just be considered nomadic.
I don't like when they zigzag. Why would a zombie zigzag? They don't have that capacity.
I think it was like really
like it was going around the door.
like
Stuff.
when you run, your head goes side to side.
Yeah.
I think it was just a big one with legs that didn't work
Yeah,
right.
he does zigzag the most.
Yeah, because they have rotting legs.
Oh, I leveled up before. What was I gonna do?
If you had so much money that it didn't matter, like nothing mattered anymore ever.
Mm-hmm.
What
We've been talking about this at work because there was a big. Where's that zombie running to? Oh, there's a big zombie parade.
Cells said too much CrossFit.
Yeah, sorry. You're hypothetical. If I had so much money, money
Yeah.
didn't matter.
Yeah, it was just the generic, like, if you were rich, what would you do?
Buy a house.
And there's all your money gone.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not a car person. I don't care about cars, but I can appreciate a nice looking car. So I think I would get like a really nice looking electric car. So many people say, oh, I'd have to give a lot of it away. Would you?
I think I would just pay my taxes properly. Like, just tell your accountant. Just say,
I'd like to
Don't try
pay my
Yeah.
taxes, please.
don't try to optimize anything. Just do simple things. One business, one company.
Yeah.
Not some
What does this
even
button
people
do?
that aren't that rich. I work for someone who's not that rich but is still rich. His like corporate structures are just completely pointless, other than trying to
Save some
save
money.
a few
Save
dollars
money
in
on
taxes.
taxes.
I think I would just keep it simple.
Yeah.
Try to do my best to contribute to the economy
Yeah.
and pay taxes.
Yeah. I think that's good. It's a snake.
So your plan so far,
House and a car. I'd
Yeah.
give...
and then no, don't give anyone, don't
No.
give anything to anyone.
No. I would give family members money. But, like, people would be like, oh, I'd give all this money to charity and stuff. There's other people doing that. And then I would just live comfortably.
I think
I'd eat so much food. Oh my god, all the really nice food I could eat. Could wear nice clothes. Leave the house. That would be good. I'd buy this like nice house with a like nice kitchen, and then I'd never cook in it. I would just buy food every time I needed to eat. And I'd just have like tortillas in the kitchen to have a tortilla as a snack. I'd like keep my poor people snacks.
oh. Cell says you don't need a car because you can just make everyone come to you.
Yeah, but it's like having a car is convenient.
Yeah, this is something a job I'd give to my engineer team. Make me an electric car that runs off AA batteries only.
Oh no, you would need a lot of AA batteries. I don't think you're getting very far in your car.
Bomb says, I think a helicopter would be my only vanity purchase. Just live in a block of flats with a helicopter pad on the roof.
Oh, I was about to say before, like the nice car would probably be more of an accessory than like I do think a car is, you know, a necessary thing. It's a functional item. But it would also just be a nice accessory.
Yeah, the sheer number of batteries I would need is what Cell has pointed out. That finding a supply of them.
Yeah.
I think what I would do is start a company where I take people on tours to the bottom of the ocean.
No. I wouldn't let you.
Build your own railway and live on a giant train.
Oh no.
Like a Snowpiercer train that never stops.
I've decided what I'm gonna do.
Bunch of rechargeable AA's. And I guess like a van that follows you everywhere where they recharge them. And they recharge them with a big diesel engine.
No.
I think, like on a serious point, I think if you have a very large amount of money, particularly quickly, like winning a lottery, I think you would probably need someone. Don't know who would do this, but someone to help you like manage your life.
Yeah.
Because things almost always go wrong quickly.
Yeah.
Money causes psychological problems on its own. And you still need to find a way to be, or at least feel productive. And
Yeah, I was gonna say that I think what I would spend my time doing is trying to figure out what I like doing. Because I've never had a dream job. I've never been super ambitious. I don't have a passion for anything. So I guess I would just try all the things looking for my passion.
CEO of life is a thankless job. Give 51% of the population £5 to say you own the moon, so you can claim ownership of the moon. I think if I came across a lot of money quickly, I think my first reaction would be to get a financial advisor and whatnot, have them or the relevant person just make a bunch of conservative investments and then make sure that you receive a good salary every year.
So boring.
Yeah.
But I think that's good. You should be.
Yeah. And it's not like to be responsible in terms of money, because I don't care about money. I'll just, you know this, I have no money. I'll still buy things.
I know you don't have money, and it scares me so much. It gives me so much anxiety.
Like I'm happy to just give money to people. And so I don't need this. You can have this.
Oh,
even though I do need it.
You do need some.
No, I wouldn't invest particularly in the Conservative Party right now. Start lobbying against lobbyists. Pick one lobby in particular that you don't like, and then basically lobby for the exact opposite. Okay, I'll finish one thought.
Okay.
It's not about being financially responsible, it's making sure that my brain doesn't change. Because that's a real... I guess the slang term for it is affluenza. Just make sure that I don't turn into a horrible person.
Yeah.
What was my other idea? The lobbying against lobbyists it reminded me.
I need to find oil shale.
There's
That's what I'll do.
He's a lot of things, but I guess you could describe him as a comedian who ran for the New South Wales Senate, that's a state here, and the reason that he did it is because there's one person called Mark Latham who is just a ridiculous, horrible man, and his whole platform was the
What is this?
anti-Mark Latham party. So what he was going... things were going all right, but he ended up... I can't remember what it was. I think it was some family thing that meant that he had to drop out. So it never came to be. But his plan was, no matter what is happening, he would vote the opposite way of Mark Latham in order to just cancel him out as if he wasn't in the Senate. So even if it was something that, like, good that you were voting against, you'd still do it. And the polling was looking like he could have won.
Oh, it's lead. Yes?
Sorry, that was the story. It's just, I like the idea. If there's someone in particular you'd think is bad, you just focus only on that person and make it so that their life does, like, no longer matters. but I don't know what needs less confusing names.
Australia,
Oh,
I think. New South Wales.
yeah, New South Wales is a terrible name.
Yeah. Why? We don't have any other kind of Wales in Australia. We don't have a North Wales or an old South Wales.
Well, yeah, that's just called South Wales.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know, like this might be one of those things that people have repeated.
I'm sorry. I just want to say my mom would start a cult just for the hell of it.
Well, I think the challenge would be an anti-cult cult. So you start a group that goes around trying to break up other cults, but in doing so, you turn
Becomes a
those
cult.
people into a cult.
Yes. And religion's tricky.
Yeah,
It's
I think
dangerous.
the thing with New South Wales is that someone who spotted it or like generally looked at it said that particular area looks like South Wales.
Ah,
So it became New South Wales.
wild.
It's like
Some of the other states are all pretty simple. Western Australia,
I
South
think they were.
Australia, Northern Territory. What's it doing? Why is it not a state?
Yeah, I think it's one of the situations where we're just sort of, but things are working. Who cares?
Oh, she blew up. Ooh. Oh no.
It's like we started all right. New South Wales, Queensland. I'm glad they changed Van Diemen's Land to Tasmania.
Yeah.
Just a bit easier.
I didn't know it was called that.
Victoria, which does mean that there's 2 states named after Queen Victoria.
What's the other one?
Queensland.
Oh, right.
Which
of course.
is not a good name either. But at least it's a name. Because then the other ones are just like, this is Australia, but it's to the west. What will we call it? And then just Western Australia. I think they all need names. Because they've just got generalized locations.
I think that's fine.
But what happens if we have another state that needs a different thing?
Inner Western Australia.
Australia. That's
no.
better.
No.
I prefer that.
Oh.
I also know, like, New Caledonia, which is a not French, island,
Okay.
to the east of Australia. That one was whoever named that saw the cliffs around one part of the island and said that looks like Caledonia in Scotland. And now it's still New Caledonia.
Terrible.
Just name the state New State Denmark.
It's building.
No, sorry, just name the new state Denmark. I thought the name was going to be New State Denmark.
Is this a trader? Oh, have I found this I have. This is the trader I got kicked out of. What goods he's got. Oh, I ran straight past him. Hello. I'm a bit close. How much money have I got? Only 4.
You could switch the country up every month to keep it fresh. You'd have a vote probably every year. A month might be too difficult to organise. Every year to choose your state name. which, you know, would be terrible. Something horrible would be the name. But yeah, I'd be fine with New Holland as Western Australia. That's what it used to be called.
What?
Because the Dutch discovered it in the late 1600s, I think.
Okay. Oh.
And so they just said, well, this is now New No,
You're stuck on New Denmark.
Yeah. So we're just going to call it where we came from? New on it. But the problem is where they landed was a desert. So they just said, well, this is pointless. We're never going to come back here. And no one has ever since.
Yeah, but Bomb, honestly, that's what it would be. Australia just won't give up on that joke.
Well, at the moment, it's not a good joke. Like, no. It's been overdone. But there is a point at which it will come back to be funny again.
I don't know.
If you repeat it enough and it becomes enough of a thing.
I just don't think so. What is going on?
Dutch should have taken it with them.
The desert?
Mm-hmm. With the amount of mining that's happened in Western Australia, I'm surprised that there's any left.
True. I'm looking for the desert, by the way. That's why I'm out on my bike.
You're not playing a map, are you?
Huh?
You're not playing like a set.
Oh yeah,
it's
no, it's not randomized.
Do you know where things are?
Well, I got teleported to the desert.
Oh.
Briefly. I thought this is like a straight line from my house, so that is the closest, but I was seeing if there was any down this way, but there's not. Doesn't look like it, at least.
Yeah, desert sand is no good for concrete. That's another job for my engineers.
Make sand?
Yeah, make desert sand good for concrete.
Well, surely, like, you want super fine sand for concrete, right? That's the problem with desert sand, is it's too coarse.
Sel could probably correct me, but I think desert sand is too smooth.
Oh, the wrong way around.
Yeah, it's been out there forever.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's something that is not as easily fixed. Because I was going to say you could just mill it. If it was too coarse, come up with some way to mill it.
Well, employ like small mice, to chip away at each grain of sand.
What? Why mice? Why are you training mice?
This is why I've got the engineer team, because my ideas tend to not be good.
There's so many issues with that idea. You've got to train the mice. You've got to make teeny tiny little chisels.
There'd probably have to be hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, and you would need so many mice. Oh, Babam's got an idea. You melt the sand down so you've got a big slab of sand glass.
Yeah.
And then you regrind it to the proper size that you need. Good job. You solved it. I have this issue in my life, by the way. I have a glitter issue. My glitter is too coarse and I can't figure out how to mill it. I tried a coffee grinder, but because glitter is plastic, well, this specific glitter that I've got is too floppy to be ground down. with the grinder that I've got at least.
I think the first job I would give you is, here is a sandblaster. Use it on the sand to make it not as smooth.
I don't want to go
Right.
down the big hill.
So Sol has brought up that the problem isn't really like the sand itself. You could turn it into something useful, but
That's just too expensive.
yeah. The problem is that we're running out of easily usable sand.
River sand.
People,
People love concrete.
yeah. So at some point, someone's going to have to figure something out.
Surely we can do something with plastic.
Just make more rivers.
Like, they make that, like, furniture out of plastic, like, what am I trying to say? Like, recycled plastic that, oh my god, oh my god!
Oh, that was the wrong decision.
No, it's okay, I've got it. What's going on here? I'm in the middle of a mountain.
Plascrete is already a thing.
Yeah, I thought so.
I know that it's slowly becoming more fashionable to use wood for
Yeah,
larger buildings.
yeah.
But then
I want-
you still need to, concrete still needs to
Yeah,
exist on the
you still
bottom.
need some concrete. I think that recycled plastic stuff should get more popular. We've got a fence that we don't own. We're renting. And our whole fence is just falling down. It's just a wooden, like, regulation fence. And it's all falling down. And it's too expensive for the real estate to fix it. Even though we give them so much money every single week.
It is
For a
too
house that
expensive.
otherwise doesn't have that many problems. But yeah, I think that recycled plastic stuff would be perfect for fences. Like, because they make park furniture out of it, which is made to be out in the sun all day. Like, it might not last as long as, I mean, I don't know when our fence was built, but I reckon
2011? That's when the house was built.
2011. Really?
Oh, well, now that you question it, I'm not sure. I might
don't
be
know.
confusing it
Maybe.
with another.
No, it's possible. But what's that, 12 years? Like, those, like, that recycled plastic stuff would absolutely last 12 years. Surely.
And although it's bowed, a few railings have fallen off. They sent someone round to do a quote.
Quote, yeah.
He just looked at like three palings that had fallen off.
No. Boris didn't talk to this man.
That's what both you and
No, he said, this whole fence needs replacing.
yeah, but he
that's
did a
not
quote
what,
to replace.
Yeah, that's not what he was asked
Yeah.
to quote for. But yeah, he said, like, it's all rotted. Like, it needs replacing.
It was just that I was surprised that he just looked at something that he could have done very quickly. Like we could do.
Yeah, we can
if we
put
were
those back
allowed.
on. We're not allowed to touch them.
Cell wants to bring back wrought iron glass construction.
Ooh. I don't know
The
anything about that, but it sounds good.
What is that where you've got glass, but in front of it is a bunch of twisty iron?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if it... The bomb says I wonder if Martian sand.
Ooh.
Or moon dust.
Sounds...
that gets everywhere.
It would probably be pretty expensive to get that sand. I would think. Or that would probably be more expensive than milling the 2-course sand.
Yeah. I mean, once you get it going, as in, I'm picturing on Mars, you would have a massive trebuchet that flings it out into space at the right...
This isn't space engineers.
And then it would fly through space for years until it came down, and then we'd have to catch them. I'd get some other engineers to do the catching bit. And once it's going, there'd just be a constant stream of boxes of sand. Apparently the plascrete might be kind of like asbestos. Hopefully in the material side, not the breathing side. Everything.
In what way? What? I'm confused.
the plastic concrete?
Yeah.
Would act similar to asbestos.
I don't know how asbestos acts apart from that it gives you cancer.
I don't know enough about materials science, but I have heard that asbestos was really quite useful. That's why
that's why it was so good. That's why it was popular. But no, the stuff I'm talking about is like Boris watched a documentary. Would you call it?
Yeah.
A series on like waste, like specifically plastic waste, and they like did a little segment on a company that is reusing plastic waste.
Melt down a bunch of plastic.
Yeah, melt it down and turn it into other stuff like park furniture, and that's the only thing I can remember is park furniture. There were other things, I just don't remember them.
The wrought iron glass thing would make everything look like a fancy old train station.
Yeah.
In a garden. A giant cannon on the moon launching rocks is a lot cheaper than on Mars. Martian sand would be like asbestos, not plascrete. And then what the bomber said, what if we construct a moon out of the Martian sand, then transport it in one go, and just really hope you can stop it in time.
Yeah.
Sending back, shooting moon rocks back does seem like, it sounds silly, but an idea like that could be feasible because no friction in space. Once you get it going, it just goes. But it does sound a little bit scary creating a whole bunch of meteors.
Yeah, of course it does.
I think we should look past that.
I've probably got enough oil shale.
But yeah, we can have a second resource moon. So whenever anyone collects anything in space, you just shoot it.
Oh, sorry, she gave me a fright. I thought I was having a cave-in, but I was just getting attacked by a zombie.
accomplished a lot of things.
Productive stream.
Now
we just need the money.
Yeah.
All right, I'm out of gas. Hopefully, I have enough to get home. Oh, they're already on my map. But I don't think I can go... Oh, oops. No. I don't think I can go over this mountain. Just go around. I would like to own some of the moon. Not like land.
Things.
Huh?
Like, not those little scammy things where you buy a certificate.
No, no. No, I would like some just moon rocks. That's all I want. You're not allowed to buy them. You can rent them from NASA. But you gotta give them back.
You would be breaking the outer space treaty thing.
Oh, I didn't know there was a treaty thing.
You're not allowed to own anything.
Aw. What if I say, like, I don't technically own it?
That's how we've dealt with Antarctica.
What if I rent it?
Oh.
But a life, like a 99-year lease.
Just say, it's under my
people do with
protection.
islands.
I'm here to conserve this thing.
Encapsulated in gold on my finger.
Yeah, it only applies to the few countries that have agreed to it.
Then how does NASA own moon rocks?
They brought them back as part of a research mission, and that was before the...
That was before the treaty.
Right. I think.
Right.
And also, the treaty doesn't really mean anything, because the second there's something valuable, that all goes out the window.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course it does.
Like, if there was easy access to a huge amount of oil in then
Antarctica, the moon would belong to the United States.
Yeah. I was talking about Antarctica.
Oh, okay.
That goes for the moon as well. If we find out somehow there's oil on it.
The dinosaurs did go to the moon.
Shooting moon rocks is as dangerous as shooting rockets. I'm sure the orbital scientists have done their orbital sciences to keep them from becoming a problem. I think, I agree, but I think as soon as you get money involved, you'll have some company saying, let's cut costs and we'll just have one orbital scientist looking after every 100,000 things that we send down, and something bad will happen. But what if we all agree, marry old rich people, then once they die, we'll have enough for my crazy ideas? Would you like to marry someone old?
I don't think so.
I don't know who to even start with.
So I only know one rich old person. He's already got a wife.
Oh. Well, we've got to split them up and then I'll marry the wife.
Right, because she's rich as well. Her money is just in a different country, right?
Oh no, you're talking about them. I can't.
Who were you talking about?
I thought you just
didn't
knew
know
someone else.
Oh, no. No, I don't know any rich people.
Do you think they can stop you from living on the moon?
I think a lot of things will stop you from living on the moon.
And like if some Jeff Bezos decided that, well, I'm going to go live on the moon now. I guess as long as he's not saying I own the moon and it's obvious that he could.
Yeah, as long as he's squatting on the moon.
Yeah, then there's like you might as well just leave him there and say that's the moon's problem.
Yeah.
Because you could ultimately you would have complete control over his life because he can't get everything he needs to survive on the moon. So all you've got to do is stop the things going to the moon. If he starts saying things you don't like, just stop sending him potatoes or whatever he eats. Yeah, they can't stop you from dying on the moon either. That would be a more difficult challenge. Like it was a legal requirement to stop someone from dying on the moon. And they're already on the moon. On the stopping the exports to the moon thing, the bomb says that the should ban all planetary exports except kelp. So that's what it's going to live off. And yeah, that's about the best insurance scheme you could hope for, I guess. I've been trying to watch more movies lately.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I just haven't watched very many in general, and I would like to get more references.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Set that dog on fire.
I know. I'm going to get rid of my burning spear mod because it's so hard to see. What can I get instead?
On
Bleeding.
the movie thing.
Yeah, sorry.
If anything that's set in the future, it's usually a little bit depressing in that we might have already passed that point, and the world that they've imagined is absolutely nothing like the world that we've got. So I feel like telling writers that if you're setting something like 50 years in the future, just make it the exact same with a couple of new gadgets. And then that's it.
It's the weighted head one, not the burning one. Oh, that's so annoying. So I can have fire and serrated, or fire and weighted head, but I can't have serrated weighted head. So annoying.
So you're just going to keep what you've got?
Well, I don't want to put less things on it. Oh, and I can't put 2 different grips on it. I mean, it makes sense. But it's just annoying. Laser pointer on it. I wish. That'd be so good. I don't have a laser pointer.
Yeah, all the zombies would follow the dot on the wall.
Alright, I guess I'm keeping it.
Yeah, there are some phones, and the internet are obviously a big thing. I think it's more like wide. I've recently watched iRobot, which isn't.
If I've seen that or not. I don't
It's
think
not
so.
not a great interpretation of it. But it's set in 2035, which isn't that far off.
2035?
Yeah.
That's so
I mean,
close.
yeah, and I guess a lot could change, but I don't think the world is going to look anything like that world.
Mm.
And when I think back to the problems that people had,
Infected. Got an abrasion.
the generalized, like, top-level problems that everyone had now compared to 50 years ago are kind of roughly the same, if not worse. Like we've decided to continue with our slow apocalypse.
Yes.
And the best that I've seen dealing with that, maybe other than when it's a complete disaster movie. I've forgotten the name of it. Series of books. It's turned into a TV show.
Oh.
People who lived on the Earth, Mars, and whatever the name series, the dwarf planet. How I don't know how I've forgotten the name of that. NiddTubers loves it.
Dogs.
But I think their way of addressing climate change is like just sort of making it a non-issue in that they've just raised walls around the city of, like, around Manhattan. You're just slowly living in more of a fishbowl. I think that was quite symbolic of how we imagine our future.
The dogs.
The Expanse. That's the
Right.
show. I'm doing my usual thing of having a point in my head, but not
But
knowing
then
how
not
to
getting
get it
to
out.
it.
I guess it's the boring dystopia thing.
Mm.
In 20, 30 years, it's going to be roughly the same, just a bit more boring.
Yeah.
That's not what boring dystopia is about, but that as well.
Oh, did you see me clear that fence? That was good.
It's like you knew how to play the game,
Oh, I didn't do that one.
and then you just smacked your face on that.
No. All right. What day is it?
The bomb would invest his entire fortune into a suit of Fallout style power armor. I don't know what that is. You play Fallout?
Oh. Yeah, it's exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah. I'm just imagining a
Big.
Yeah.
It's like a
Is it like the guy, one of the Fallouts had a picture of a
guy, like the face with the shoulders. Yeah.
Listen up, jackass. You won't work.
Recycling center.
Well, you're either
What else have you
brave or
got?
stupid. Nobody turns. If you
This
want
man
from me,
is so mean to me. I'm his only customer.
do something for me, and maybe I will. Good luck.
If there was someone
And
who
I'm
owned
doing
a
all these
shop,
jobs for him.
and I went to that shop and he did that, I think I would keep coming back because of the unique service that they provide. The power armor suit. So I asked if it would be powered with a fusion core. The one who said no, double A batteries. I don't like that you just throw your bikes all over the place.
Where else would you keep them other than on the ground?
I mean, if I was playing this, that's what I would do as well. Just jump off and leave them where they were.
Yeah.
But I feel like other people should have slightly more respect for the game.
Yeah.
You've got to park it nicely.
No. Never. All my things are on my roof. I'm not gonna park my bike nicely.
Mom says it does damage the bike.
Putting it on the ground.
I guess it does damage an actual bike. But in the game? Why did you run over a chicken?
Oh, because it was there. Well, what am I supposed to do with it?
The bike?
Letting it fall at speed, right?
Just slowly park and get off. Lean it up against a wall.
I don't like it. It still fell down.
Do you want to hear a good joke?
Yeah,
I think you've already read it.
I have. But you
Why,
should say it.
why did the chicken cross the road?
Why?
I thought you were going to answer.
Oh, I thought you were telling the joke.
It's so Lyric can drive over it. Would you do that with a real chicken?
No.
Why would you do it with a digital chicken?
Because this was a very good thing that my brother taught me. Ones and zeros do not have feelings. Because I used to feel so bad playing video games. Like, doing mean things and killing things and whatever. But my brother said that to me one day and I was like, oh, I guess that's right. Alright, this is not the building I thought it was. Whoa! Did a flip.
Why didn't the chicken cross the road?
So it wouldn't get run over by me?
Yeah, because Lyric is an absolute psychopath.
Alright, this is gonna
Oh,
be a bit more than I thought. Only level 4.
I do agree with the ones and zeros don't have feelings thing, but I think like I'm trying.
Whoa.
I want to get back to where like you felt bad. I want to get back to that spot because I think it really enhances the experience.
I don't think it does.
Maybe not in this game, but it's so that you just don't feel dead killing hundreds of people. Like you should feel something.
Yeah, but to an extent.
Again, not this game.
No. Hey.
It goes for like movies and stuff as well.
Oh. Uh-oh.
We are programmed to fight. That's the good way. I think that's the slogan for this anti-cult cult that's going to form.
Ooh, supercharger. Nice.
Bombs asked if you're doing a mission at night.
I sure am.
Again.
Yeah. This one is a tier down.
Are you able to heal yourself from an infection?
I am healing from an infection. It's all good. Okay. That's what that little happy face is, and see that's going down slowly.
But then if you get another one doing this mission.
No. I forgot to stock up on healing stuff before I came. That's right, I just won't need to heal. I've got so many bullets. Look how many bullets I have. And they're all for this gun. Oh, they're fast. Didn't shoot him in the head. Ooh, green. Nice. See, look how well I did that. That was professional. It's getting real janky.
There's still like a bit under another hour till the Horde Blood Moon night thing.
Yeah. Hey, what are you doing in here? Just a random lady.
The bomb has asked if this is a gay strip club because there's not been a single.
There was like there were heaps of ladies in that first room.
I just saw that one came through the door. It was a nurse, so this must be a hospital thing.
No, she wasn't part of it. Oh. She came in off the street. No, the first room was full of ladies. Whoa.
Oh, with irradiated clientele.
Oh, there's another man down here. He's still alive? No. Oops. The green ones... Ah! Hey! Whoa! Regenerate their health. Oh! Where were you?
I think I'd live in the city in this game.
It's a bit more dangerous.
Yeah, it just seems more interesting.
Yeah, yeah. It's just harder when you're starting out.
And it also seems like just performance in general, regardless of how good your computer is.
Janky. Dogs. Ah! Hey! Oh, I didn't reload.
What was all that?
That guy explodes, and if one of these hit you, it, like, irradiates you.
Like a Half-Life enemy.
Books. Aw. Didn't give me any books.
Have you been to a strip club before?
I have. A few times.
You need to show off.
Oh, have you?
Oh.
Oh. It's not that fun. I didn't think it was that fun. But then I didn't have any money. Oh, alright. Alright, come on.
There was one time where I could have, but the people that I was with had,
Yeah.
and I just don't think I could.
Oh. Yeah, it felt kind of weird. I didn't really like it.
I
I
don't.
think I already said that.
What do you do?
Sit and drink, and you watch ladies.
I don't want to.
Well, you don't have to. No one's forcing you. They're coming. Where are they? They're coming. I don't know where from. I need a door to get behind. Whoa, look at them all. I don't think my door is gonna hold up. Oh! Lucky there's 2 doors. Okay, they are coming. Oh no. Oh no. Ah!
Did you open that?
I did. I didn't realize they'd already gotten through it. Oh no. Did the other door get Get wrecked?
You're at enough of a distance now to pick off a couple, right?
A couple?
Got a lot of bullets.
I do have a lot of bullets. Oh, they're here already. Where'd they come from?
Okay, well, yeah. I don't think I meant you should stay for that long. It's the same guy that was there before.
I know. I hate those things. All right. Oh, I'm done. I did it.
Oh, I guess that was the last
That was the last.
wave.
Yeah.
What's that little purple thing?
It's a little backpack.
That was a sad... If that was someone trying to get away and they died of starvation on top of their sad end.
Yeah.
Oh, an assassin's here.
Oh, hello.
How are you finding A21?
Good. It's the same, mostly.
Thanks for the review.
I like the new system of books, but you know, it's basically the same. Ooh.
Zombie virus also gave them the power of mitosis. Maybe that's what... You know, when that guy that shot out radioactive blobs?
Mm-hmm. He was trying to mitose?
Yeah, like they get worse and worse until another one pops out that's identical. And they both turn into that blue shirt guy.
Ah.
Or just some person.
I want more books. I do these missions to get books. There doesn't seem to be any.
Do you think you could domesticate a zombie? Like get them to mine for you?
I don't think so. I don't think that's how they work. Not in this, at least. Alright, let's find a bookstore. Oops.
Bill has suggested putting VR goggles on them and gaslight them into thinking the local stone population has tasty brains.
Oh no!
I do want to put VR goggles on a zombie now.
Yeah,
See what you
what?
can make them do.
Yeah.
But says I was thinking more of burying a brain into the rock and making them dig it out. But the VR goggles sounds more fun. You'd need a steady stream of brains.
Mm. King of Law? Toilets to go?
Sorry, what?
That's a store.
Oh, that is what he said.
Yeah. I think I need any tools. What's that? Shotgun Messiah. That's alright. This building not real? $10,000.
Every building would have to be
Jesus.
real. wouldn't it?
Yeah, I realized that after I said it.
Oh, it's a rifle range.
Yeah. Weird to be a city.
I think
All I
that's a
wanted was
thing.
a
It's like
bookstore.
indoor.
Yeah.
Do you think there'll be proper guns in the rifle range?
Probably. I do have, like, my gun is fine. It is a good gun. I just want a slightly better gun.
Says, what if you create a system by which the zombies push a thing around in a circle to generate power, making them think they're getting closer to you?
Ooh. Like,
That-
you could do, like, carrot on a stick kind of thing
Yeah,
for them.
I saw that in Fear the Walking Dead.
Yeah.
They're at a mine, so they needed a lift to get up and down. And that was run by zombies, like, chasing chicken. A little chicken in a
A
cage
little
in front of them.
chicken.
Probably not the best life for the chickens.
Probably not.
But you should be able to do that sort of thing in games. Use the zombies as part of your...
Oh, that's too hard.
Got...
Like, for the people making it.
You've got electricity. Why do you have electricity? You've got zombie power everywhere. Cell says the zombies are very sleepy. They don't have a good work ethic. Probably make a drill as well. So, it'd be like the hamster and the wheel powering things.
Okay. Oh well. better get back to the right town. Where's my bike? Man, I'm getting a lot of these armor books when I've already got like full. Like I only have one thing that's not level 6.
I think this game looks better.
Oh yeah,
in a built-up area.
Oh yeah, they've put a lot of effort into the cities.
I think I've always been a little bit disappointed being out in the wilderness.
Oh, well, you don't have to be. That's just where I choose to be.
It's more like I don't think it looks very good.
Mm.
The one says, what about a reverse horse-drawn cart so they push you along? Surprisingly good at jumping.
I know, right? You wouldn't think so. Oh, is that it? Really? Alright, where's my back? I think a lot of people would die in dumb ways during a zombie apocalypse.
Even just like stubbing your toe. You get an infection.
Oh my god. I couldn't walk for like 2 days. And yeah, just infection. Like, yeah.
I've heard that before from history people. That periods of basically apocalypse, like plagues, are usually like they're just big empty spots because nothing interesting happens. Everyone's
just focused on trying to survive the thing. Oh, you mean like active stupidity?
I think I would be quite cautious about that sort of like just moving distances. You think it's going to be like this. You get on a little motorbike and you can travel for ages. I think everything would be quite slow. You have to be quite careful.
And you've got to remember, as far out as you go, you've got to do that same distance back.
Yeah.
Unless you've taken everything that you want from your place.
And it's really not going to take long until there is no fuel.
Yeah.
Any fuel that's left is
because
no good.
fuel goes bad.
Yeah.
It doesn't last forever.
It does take a few years, but even then, I think it's just going to become increasingly hard to find.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially the risk you're going to take to get it.
I always said, get on a big boat. Get on a boat with a garden, grow your own food. I don't think zombies can swim, but if they can, then the boat's not gonna work.
I
Now that you did the job,
can't think of any
you ain't all that damn bad.
fictional thing where they can swim. They just sort of bob around.
Yeah.
Yep. Sells as a reminder on how useful bicycles are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that the bomb died trying to capture a zombie alive to prod it with a stick. Wood gasification isn't really an unknown technology. There'll still be cars. Go an old route.
Mm-hmm.
But I think
All that damn
gotta be a fair
fucking
way in.
goods and that's all you buy?
At which point you're probably already dead.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
Sorry, if you get to the point where you're making your own fuel.
There's nothing worth it.
And Cell said a thing about it. Hopefully it's not as boring as The Walking Dead. The main characters were a menace. But I think it would be quite boring.
Yeah. Like, we live in an area where it floods. And in the last big flood, our power went out for like 2-3 days.
We had no reception either. That
No
went out.
reception, yeah, because...
So no contact off our little island.
Yeah. And yeah, it was boring. I did a lot of coloring in because I had a coloring in book. And like my Switch had some like it was fully charged at the start. So I just played a game. Like we didn't have any internet. So I just played games that I could. It was boring. We had to cook on the barbecue the whole time. That was a hassle. That was annoying.
It's not a good barbecue.
It's terrible. It's so old. I bought it secondhand off some backpackers. So they already would have bought it secondhand off someone else.
Yeah.
All of, like, everything has been rubbed off of it. It's that old. So, like, dials are pretty easy. Generally, like, clockwise is more. Like, so hotter. But I found out after a couple of times using it, all the dials were not, like the knobs were not put on properly because you could just pull them off. And I realized there's like little notches in them that did not line up with like how the knobs were put on. It's a mess. I think I've got everything in the right spots now, but it's a mess. It's so hard to use.
It says that people manage to be entertained before electricity is a miracle.
It is. I have just started crocheting tonight.
Yeah.
I've crocheted before, but I started a new project this afternoon. But I wouldn't know how to make anything without the internet. That's where I get all my
You'd
like
have to go
tutorials from. I'd have to find a book. I used to have a crochet book. My mum bought it for me as a joke. But I don't still have it, I don't think.
Which means you'd have to go somewhere.
Like a library.
Yep. And then you'd die.
And then I'd get killed trying to make a little dumb thing. Trying to entertain myself. I should sell some of this ammo that I'm never going to use. So that I don't have to just carry around all of my ammo.
The bomb thinks that the Falkland Islands would be the best place for the apocalypse. Relatively small islands with large amounts of farms, not many people, and a large military base.
That does sound good.
It might be a little bit too close to Argentina.
What?
You might get a lot of Argentinians trying to join you.
He doesn't want any of my ammo.
No refunds.
Damn it.
Done. Now beat it.
I think there would be, especially in the start, you're in a built-up area, there's going to be a lot of moving constantly. I think the shows and books and whatnot, they have people settling down quite quickly.
Yeah.
And when you think about what's in a normal house, that's not going to keep you going for very long.
No,
And then a wave will hit and you've got to move to the next one.
we were really lucky during the flood that our grocery store, we could get to it and it didn't lose power. Not for long, at least.
Yeah, well, they were running on backups for a while, but then they got it reconnected.
Yeah. So, we could go to the grocery store if we needed anything. So, we didn't have to worry about food.
I think in a zombie apocalypse, it's going to be stripped pretty quickly and probably also filled with a bunch of zombies.
Yeah. That was wrong. There we go. That's what I wanted to do.
I don't think people will be as great at killing zombies as they think they are.
No, I went through a phase of having zombie dreams. I used to have zombie dreams all the time. Just all the time. I think it's because I was watching, binge watching The Walking Dead, but who knows. In one zombie dream I had, it was a child zombie. It was a sick child that was dying, and for some reason I was put in charge of killing it when it turned into a zombie.
Oh.
And I had a knife. That's all I had. And it turned into a zombie, and I tried to stab it in the head like they do in the shows. And it cut the skin and then just ricocheted. That's not the right word, I don't think, but
Glanced off the
glanced
skull.
off the skull. Because it's a skull.
Yeah.
It's hard. And then I didn't know what to do, and I can't remember what happened after that. So I think yeah, the zombie apocalypse would be a lot harder than people.
If you do manage to stab it, probably cut your hand.
Yeah, you've probably
And-
now got your knife stuck.
Yeah, you can't get it back out. And there's another one coming, so what do you do?
Yeah.
And if they're running zombies,
Oh,
well,
that's it. We're done for.
that
There's no
becomes
question about
a
it.
game of stealth. It's not, you just have to hide the entire time. Self-sufficiency would be the first priority.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's on it.
Yeah,
Everything else is
people
looting.
who are into camping already have
Yeah.
a head start because
Yeah,
they've
they've
got
got
all
all
the
that stuff
stuff,
and-
like solar panels, stuff
Yeah.
like that, portable solar panels, generators and things like that. We don't have any of that because I refuse to camp. I just think it's terrible. I pay so much money to have a house to live in.
Yeah.
Why would I pay even more money to go and sleep in a tent? Like, be uncomfortable and hot and wet. Like, it's just, I don't get it. All right.
Cell's saying that overestimate the threat of zombies. Basically, that humanity before all of the civilizations that have formed were done with much greater threats than some humans with poor senses walking around trying to chomp. And I do think that other than the initial stage where the majority of the population is gone, the main problem then becomes people. And we know what that's like. Just have to look at people in countries living through wars without strong governments. Zombie versus a tiger. What a joke.
Oh.
I think the slow-moving ones, the idea is that they seem easy to begin with, but then you're just overwhelmed by numbers. But especially here, where we are, there's just not enough numbers.
Yeah, like...
I could understand it, like if you're in Singapore or something,
Yeah.
that's not going to be a good time.
No.
But
You like you said, you're going to get overwhelmed really quickly, but people are pretty sparsely populated here. Like, the cities would be a bad time, but where we live...
I can see, so like where we are, it's not far to a fairly rural area. And then you would have people living not that far away from each other. Like you could often still see the house, but it's a fair distance.
Yeah.
I could see the problem there is I've run out of food.
Yeah,
I
I've
don't
run out
want to
of
go
resources.
into where there might be food. I'm just going to take my neighbor's food.
Yeah, that's what would start happening.
And yeah, the bomb says, I think roaming hordes could still be a problem.
Yeah.
So that's the idea that they are attracted to like sound,
Like
and
sound,
movement,
so they like
just
build a
sort of
little
follow
horde,
each other
yeah.
until it's massive. And you wouldn't have any way to really tell whether one's coming.
No.
I'd like to
Get a
think
radar.
like the...
Soon?
Sorry?
Don't worry. You keep going.
Sol says, I refuse to believe that military weapons that we made to destroy ourselves wouldn't be effective on worse versions of ourselves.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they did in the video game one.
Last of
The
Us.
Last of Us, yeah. They started bombing cities.
And the zombies in that are quite...
They're different.
Yeah,
They're
they're-
different to other
Yeah, more difficult
your
than
generic zombie.
yeah.
Yeah.
George Romero sort of Walking Dead zombie. The thing with that was losing communications. Like
Yeah.
that all went down because it happened very quickly. And once you've lost the communications and the military's not doing what it should be, things get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Sort of a system, when the system falls apart. If the system doesn't fall apart, then it's not. I don't think. I think I'm on Cell's side there. The myth about the Disney myth about lemmings walking over the edge of a cliff?
Right, yeah.
I wonder if entire hordes do that accidentally.
Probably. That was a plotline in Walking Dead. Like quarry
Yeah.
just filled up with zombies because zombies kept walking in.
Oh yeah, and there was another one where they led them over a cliff to get rid of them.
Hmm. Yeah. I don't know where to put this skill point. All the ones I like actually want need 2 points, but I don't like saving them up.
I'll let you do your difficult bit. I won't keep talking.
No, it's alright. I don't know where to put it. So that's helpful. Not for Horde Night, but oh well. Yeah, Horde. Start my handgun.
Cell has asked how effective would trains be?
What do you mean effective?
Like in a zombie... why? I don't know whether they work. Could you...
Oh, like just as a form of transport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trains do need a fair amount of maintenance on tracks, don't they?
Oh yeah, they do actually.
So I used to live next to a train track that was fairly not in a built-up area. And occasionally I would look at it and think, well, maybe I'd try and find one of those, you know, the little ones that are hand-powered.
Oh yeah.
I don't think they actually exist anymore, but...
I mean, they exist. I don't think they're used.
Yeah. Get one of them to move around. But I think I'd be worried. That...
That's too slow and the zombies will get you.
Oh, and also the
trains.
the amount of effort it would
yeah.
take.
I mean, you get strong pretty quick.
And
Was I
also,
getting? I came here for something.
I think train, like, rail lines probably be used for travel, like just for walking.
Yeah, yeah.
Like any highway, like any road, any train track, are going to be dangerous. That's
Yeah,
where people move, so that's where people are to steal from.
yeah.
Might be easier to navigate by following a train line, but staying a bit further away from it. So by doing the old cartoon thing of hand driving myself down a rail line's probably not going to do great. Yeah, Cell's pointed out that you could, I guess, or find a cart or strip down an old train and just put your own engine on it to make your own train. Simply.
Yeah?
If you're in Australia, it's not that helpful because we have a bad rail network. The UK, I think, has a good rail network. The problem is the running of the trains on that network. Yeah, there are cars that work on rails.
Oh, that's quite close. I should have got my bike.
After this stream, I think we're set. Like, we can take on zombies now.
Right, yeah.
So,
We don't have any guns.
yeah.
I know the man that owns the gun store.
Yeah, I do too.
Where do you know him from?
The Owen one?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just sort of famous or infamous.
Oh, wait. I think the guy I'm thinking of doesn't own it. He just works there.
Oh.
I know a man that works there.
He's... Well, he was friends with my grandfather when he was alive. He's a terrible man.
Oh. Oh, no.
None of us wanted him to be friends.
Oh.
He just sort of started bringing him around for
Oh,
dinner.
no. What is this place?
But there are a few guns there.
Mhm.
I think
I
they
have a
might.
friend that had guns, but I don't know if he still lives here.
Yeah, you'd have to go through some.
And he's not good enough as a friend, I think, anymore.
Well, you're stealing. You're not.
Oh, I thought I was
Like-
making friends,
No, I
making deals.
assume that he's already dead.
Oh, okay. I also don't know how to use a gun. I've never held a gun.
I have, but not very spectacularly.
Hmm.
Just done some silhouette shooting.
Yeah. My uncle built a shooting range under his house. He lives in Tasmania.
How big is it?
The length of his house. It's like his house, I can't, it's been a long time since I've been there, so I'm pretty fuzzy on the details, but like his house is like built up off the, I guess it's built on a hill. So I think one side of his house is like built up off the ground, whereas the other end of the house
Sort of flat.
is flat to the
Yeah.
ground. So he has this underneath part of his house that goes into the ground. Like has the ground as a wall, basically. And he built a little shooting range.
Some archaeologist in the future is going to wonder what happened in that dirt.
And like he did build, I'm pretty sure he did build a wall like with targets on it and stuff. Like it does, he's not just shooting straight into the dirt.
Yeah.
He also does like hunting and stuff like that. Where am I? I was just running and I realized I wasn't looking where I was running. Just trying to get home.
But in America, because guns are so prolific, when you see it in fiction, it's often... I think people will run out of ammunition a lot quicker than they do in fiction.
Oh, yeah.
I guess it's more evenly balanced, but in Australia, the guns that we have aren't as good for the job.
Machine gun parts, forge, steel, duct tape, armored spring.
And they're way less common. Like, only certain people can get a gun license.
Mm.
And then you've only got a small range of guns to pick from. So I think it could create a situation where one group basically OP. They will have
rifle.
all of the guns.
Mm.
Plus, not that far from here is a military base. Army base. So,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what they've got there, if they keep stuff. Yeah, because they do munitions testing, and when you're out there, it's not uncommon to hear explosions.
He's not a murderer. He's not shooting people. All right. This is going to take a minute and a half. Put that guy back on it. Okay, good. I hope this goes well. I hope I haven't ruined my base by building that fence around it.
Apologise if we've talked too much about. I just keep. I'm living in the world now.
Right.
And work out what happens. The bomb says he's in before you die immediately to your own trap.
Oh. They're all rubbish. I don't know, I thought it might do something.
I think if I was near a building like this, apocalypse, I would sleep up on these things.
Yeah.
Or in the vent that you just walk past. Can you get in the vents?
Well, they don't go anywhere.
Doesn't this one go somewhere?
No.
Oh, that's no fun.
I'm not doing it with a nail gun. I'm doing it with my brand new tactical assault rifle.
Are you doing a bunch of it with your poking stick?
I
Like
was
they'll
at the
just walk up
at the
when you poke them?
start. Yeah. Yay!
Come near me again, and I'll cut you.
It's got more books for me. Robotic headlamp. Oh, for the drone.
All right, now that we're done doing business, get out of my store.
Bill says, concerning recent events, a zombie pandemic doesn't seem like something that could stop the entire world from functioning. I guess since zombies aren't people, kind of see the Chinese tactics of just locking people in their houses.
Oh.
When if they're infected and like being very authoritarian and strict. With zombies, if someone gets sick, just immediately shoot them, and then
Yeah. Oh, that's so
that
sad, though.
Yeah.
Alright, have I got everything? I've got... Is this still... Oh, it's still doing stuff. That's right. I better take some of that out, actually.
The bomb says that in 7 Days to Die, it was immediately after and or caused a nuclear war.
Hmm.
Which means they wanted a reason to have zombies that glowed green.
Right. Also, there's a calendar in here, I'm pretty sure. The year is 2034.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Over to the right. Sorry, if you move right. This.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right. So, over the Pacific.
Yeah, it's good when you actually look around at, at the game that you're playing. Good flavor. Roast cheese!
Pretzels. Good to think that prices are fairly cheap in 2034.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what a packet of cigarettes in America costs.
No.
It's expensive here because it's heavily taxed.
The mom says there's conflicting information on whether the war and zombies are related. And Cell says, I think it's just an explanation for all those wastelands.
Yeah.
When this game first came out, I was following it fairly closely. And now I've forgotten most of it. But I'm pretty sure there was more of an emphasis on the story. And how it all happened. Something... And I definitely remember there being something like everyone will die in 7 days. But then I think we established that it was if you're infected, you do die in 7 days. That... I know we've talked about this.
I have no idea. I should get infected for science. See what happens.
You don't have to try. I think tonight you will.
No.
Upper Bomb says the story was promised in the Kickstarter. But it doesn't have a story anymore.
No. They might do one. Maybe the... I don't know. I didn't watch any of the...
Traders and missions. And
yeah.
it's a different game.
Yeah.
It's all changed. Cell says they've had 21 tries to add it. I think when you're doing those sort of Kickstarters, alphas, that sort of thing, you can't promise specifics.
No.
Like, I know that's how you make money, how you get the money.
I can aim it. It's to be turned on to do that. I mean, I think this will go really well. In the last Horde night, it like the place barely got a scratch on it. So should be fine.
The damaged bits were the bits that you've now fixed, right?
Yeah.
Like you've added more.
Yeah.
It is going to be a 3-hour stream.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was so far away. So I need to play until the day before a Horde night to have a Horde night during the stream that isn't past our bedtime. I mean, we're not going to go for another hour.
It's 2.5 hours at the moment.
Ah. Okay. It's only till 4 in the morning. Oh my god, I kept playing that garden simulator game. I really liked it. I'm sort of finished it. Like, I've unlocked everything. I've just got one quest, but that quest is waiting for flowers to grow. So I haven't gone back to it.
The quest is... Don't quest. Like, just stop. Stay still.
Oh, I've run out of rocks. Put all my rocks away. Oh no. This is not a good time to be out looking for rocks. Okay, I'll stop mowing the grass, I guess. I lied. I found another rock, so finish mowing the grass.
You're doing this to collect stuff, right?
No. Just clearing the area so it's all nice and clean looking. I hope it stays like that. I don't want the grass to grow back.
The bomb just said what I was thinking.
Oh, I could just punch it. It's grass. I'm an idiot. Well, it's all gone now.
Only you had a sigh. Sorry.
I've got a fire spear. That's kind of like a scythe. Look, I'll fire spear this bit of grass. There. It's beautiful.
Try cutting a
Well, I
field with
wouldn't
a
do it.
spear.
I wouldn't do it like that. I wouldn't poke stuff. I'd use it in like a scythe action.
Are you trying to set it on fire to help?
Well, the fire might help. I don't know.
Probably not on the nice green wet grass.
No.
That'll probably put your fire out.
Oh, let's see how the lights look. Perfect. That's great. Love it. These guys are spinning. Excellent. How much power is it using?
Time to get your nail gun.
No.
You've got it up here, right?
I do not. Did not bring it. We'll make sure all my weapons are reloaded. Right.
I don't want to say that joke, Sal. Just so you're aware. It's at 10, right?
Mm-hmm. And
Gonna start this fight with a with indigestion, with all these pills and all. Oh,
come on. I'm up the ladder. Not ladder. Where are you going?
destroying the fence.
Hi. There we go.
Hey, bye, Sal. Gotta leave.
Okay, bye.
Right.
Sorry.
Whoa, what? He's dead.
Oh, leveled up.
Oh,
Yeah, they can get in.
Hello, spinny things like right beneath the when they fall down.
Not right beneath, but they are right next to them. Yeah, and they do make a very satisfying noise. I shot her leg clean off. Where'd you go? Oh, into the blender.
If you ever get a chance, you should see if there's any, like...
Yeah, around the
something.
sides.
If they've just destroyed the fence or something.
Okay, they
Getting
have
in, but I
there.
guess they're going around to the...
Yeah, I'm not sure. Whoa! Shooting green. Don't do that. God, he's so hard to shoot. Whoa!
What do you reckon the bullet to person ratio is in various countries?
I think all countries would probably have more bullets than people.
Yeah, like, you'll have... There's got to be stockpiles.
Yeah, that too. Ah!
It's tempting to say that America will have the most, but I think it could be a surprising, like Switzerland or something, where everyone has a gun and maybe they've got a ridiculous amount of stockpiles because they're Switzerland.
I didn't know everyone in Switzerland had a gun. Is that common knowledge?
Yeah,
Hey!
I guess not that common? I don't know. It's a... Switzerland is like neutral and self-sufficient. At a moment's notice they can shut the country.
Oh.
All the roads that lead in, they can close or blow up the tunnels that lead in. There's always
Wow.
explosives in them.
Oh.
You can't have ammo in Switzerland outside of ranges though. Okay.
Oh. Hey, hey, whoa!
So, yeah, I'd just be relying on government.
Government stockpile.
Yeah. And I assume they've got stockpiles, they'd have to.
Oh, get out of here. I hate those ones.
I don't think it could be
Oh, whoops.
large, like really large countries like China or India. Just
Yeah,
the sheer
where...
number of people.
Yeah,
outweighs
exactly.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd probably be somewhere with very few people.
Yeah. And like a need for...
Yeah.
for it.
Well, I'd say this is going pretty well. The man's swimming.
Maybe he's not coming for you, he's just having a nice time.
Stop spitting at me. Oh.
The bomb suggested Greenland. You got polar bears and stuff like that, so you've got to carry a gun with you.
These jumpy ones just won't go away.
In the end, America is still looking pretty attractive.
Yeah. Stop. Us. Oh.
They keep doing the, like, they just run off the side.
Yeah. That's why I put those on the sides. Whoa. Come on. Come on. You're so close. Whoa! That was so close up. Oh, you just went straight off the side. Where? Why? Why have you done this? Where are you going? You're running away.
That's probably the smart thing to do. He's noticed what's happening to all the others, so
Yeah.
he should leave.
Why? What's happened? They're having a fight.
Mom said that he likes the zombie soldier model because the guts are just swinging around out the
Yeah.
front. I saw it before when after you'd killed it and they were still all like squirming. For a fair while.
I'll let him get close. Look at him. Look at his guts.
Oh. I thought you'd headshot.
Oh no.
Although those ones take 2, don't they? Because of the helmet?
Yeah, generally. Oh, I was about to say, I think that might be all of it. I don't think they're still spawning, but who knows. Hey! Get off the wall!
Come to think of it, in like The Walking Dead, there's not enough like morbidly obese zombies. Because they hire a group of the same few really skinny actors so they can put like, the makeup and stuff on top of them. Like that guy that you killed before.
Yeah.
There are Americans like that. Why aren't they zombies?
Yeah. You tell them.
We need better representation in zombies.
Oh, they are still coming.
I assume you'll still be playing this next week, so I'm gonna try and not talk about zombies.
There was a game. The demo has just been released. I know nothing about it. So maybe I'll take a break from this next week and play that instead.
Okay.
Who knows?
A surprise game.
Surprise game. Don't punch the walls. Why would you do that? Oh, is he still alive? I think in the settings, you can change it so blood moons are a little bit more random, but mine are set to like exactly 7 days every single time. Hang on here.
Oh, so you have a blood moon every horde.
That's what a blood moon is.
Right.
Is the horde night.
Aren't there
They're
ones
not.
that are
They're
like
not two different things.
extra?
No.
I thought there was a certain multiple that
No.
like get normal and then a hard one.
I don't think so.
Oh, but I'm saying the same night, 2 hordes. I guess
Oh, okay.
the time that you happen to quit.
Oh, oh. Alright, my fence didn't do anything. They're just coming in the sides. Oh, they worked on her. Look at her go. She's doing it.
And some of them just get stuck at the very end. Like they want to cross earlier. I did notice that when you were on the streets in the city, there was one that ran right down the line on the edge of the street. And then when it got to the most efficient point to turn left and diagonal towards you, that's when it turned.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what's happening with the edge. They like have ran in a straight line and then they want to go straight through it.
Standing here absolutely messes with the thing. Design.
Well, do you want the fence to help slow them down so you can pick them off easier?
They're gonna try and jump into the house. I gotta stand at the front to make them come to the front. Doing good chopping, those things. Oh, and because my spikes are like a block away from the fence, they're all just running around the spikes. Come on, come to the front. No, come on, come back. Well, this went really well. Whoa!
Yeah, if it has gone well, the bomb is pointed out again. Now gun only next time.
No! Oh, I just got chopped up. Sort of. Why are you running? It's daytime. Stop running. What are you doing? flags. Treasure map. Very good. Now, why would a zombie be carrying around forged iron? Needs fixing.
They could be a survivor like you, Mama said. They've only
Yeah.
recently died.
Oh, okay. Only recently died.
Mr. Copholder is here.
Oh, just in time for us to leave.
Yeah.
Alright, and we barely need to do repairs.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're thinking of just not having the fence?
Yeah, I won't bother with the fence. Like, it works well enough that I don't need it. I'll just increase these to forged iron. That's a lot of forged iron. But yeah.
Days aren't the best for Copholder, so let's catch the end of it.
Yeah.
Done with what you're doing.
Yeah. Alright, very successful.
What you missed was nearly 3 hours of me talking about the zombie apocalypse and how we'd all do it.
Yeah.
Not cause it.
No. How we'd survive it. Alright. Well, thank you all for watching. I hope it was fun and good.
Mm-hmm. Fun and good.
Yeah.
We'll put that on the post.
So next week, I think I will try and do a different game.
Mystery game.
Mystery game. I'm not saying what it is in case I don't get it. Okay.
Okay. We'll see you then.
Okay. Thank you.